Hey, YouTube. Happy winter solstice, right? What does that mean? It means it's probably a pagan holiday coming up. There's probably a list of major December holidays. I don't know. I can't even think. I know that there's Hanukkah. I know that there's Christmas. I know there's Boxing Day. I know Kwanzaa. Um, I know Saint Nick. Uh, I know Amanoska. I know that there's a bunch of holidays here in December, and I mean even the Muslims, didn't they change they celebrate the Prophet Muhammad on December 24th now? Like there is so I mean December is like the apex of like storytelling, okay? And the reason for this is because, I mean, even if you think about the Christmas tree, right? What is a Christmas tree to you? Like you put it up, you take it out of you pull it up out of the ground outside and you bring it inside your house. I don't know if a lot of people understand where Christmas trees come from or Christmas lights or any of that stuff. So I guess I can just tell you it basically there's there's a lot of history that goes into why Christmas is celebrated in December, and this make no light of it that it has to do with light and darkness, and which is one of the reasons why I am talking about it. The symbol of the tree is basically like Earth, right? And it is where the Earth meets the heavens, like the sky. The putting the lights on the tree is a celebration that it's the end of the darkest days, and it's the return of the sun coming back. It's actually a celebration of the celestial sun, like sun, not son. And what had happened through translation and through all sorts of different things, but I think if you do study theology, you would find out that I believe that Christ was actually born in August, in sometime in the summer. And it makes, if you're gonna make a story really good, right? And you need to add like archetypes and metaphors, and one of the things you want to do is you want to put it on the darkest days, because if you're talking about like a supreme being or somebody that's divine, you want them to be able to come into light right when it's the darkest. So it all fits together so perfectly. So the pagan holiday and the Christmas holiday are something that really bothered me growing up, because I do so much studying and I do so much reading, and I would find so many different layers of stolen archetypes from, like, especially Egyptian and other mythologies that, like, totally predate Christianity in entirety. So, like, I don't have anything against Christianity by any means, and everyone can celebrate however they want. But a lot of the things that do bother me is people don't understand that if you go look into other stories and you go and look into other historical, like, good story. I love storytelling, so like I've probably read everything that can be written on like theology and anything that can be like something that has to do with gods and mythological stuff. Like I can't get enough of it. So it just happens to be that, yes, I've also read the Bible too, because it's very historically accurate. But what bothers me the most about it is the stories that they put into it. Like, they've been taken from a lot of other places. And if you read the Bible, it doesn't matter if it's the NIV, excuse me, or the King James, it's entirely watered down. It would be like you living your entire life and you wanted to have all the knowledge of history, and so you just carry around an encyclopedia, right? Well, if you were just basing your life off the Bible, you would just be basing your life off the letter A, and you would be missing B through Z. And that's one thing that really upsets me, because I know the Vatican is behind all of it. That's okay. And they're the ones that made it to be so. They say that the courts, and they say, like, let's say if you were in confession and you were going to an Orthodox church, and you had to go, like, admit your sins, like, the only one that can absolve you of those are supposedly his grace, like. And it's the same thing that happens when you go in the courts. Like, we still follow the same court system that was put into place back, I forget the date, It's slipping my mind right now. I literally just woke up, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the 21st. So I wanted to say something about, happy winter solstice. And I know Christmas is coming up and everything. So like there's a lot of things that are on my mind around this time of year, family and all sorts of different things. But this year's particular different because, we have to you social distance, or not supposed to see them, but for some reason I like to listen to people and make other people happy. So I'm probably gonna social distance just because I don't know. That's why I got YouTube. At least I can reach out to you guys and see you from here. You guys get at least to see my pretty face every single day, which is kind of nice. I don't get to see yours, but you get to hear my voice and see my persona. And that thing I can really appreciate about YouTube. But I was gonna say something, and I was actually looking up holidays, and now it's completely slipping my mind. That's what happens when I do a video first thing when I wake up, before caffeine. But anyhow, I wanted to wish you guys a very good week. The markets don't look like they're doing too good today, but everyone sells off for some reason the week of Christmas. I think people think the holidays just impact everything and everyone loses money, when it actually, for the economy, that's when people make most of their money. Is I think from the day after Thanksgiving to about Christmas time. I know a lot of you guys haven't even started your Christmas shopping yet, and you guys are running out of time if you haven't, and you can't get you can't trust Amazon to ever get you your stuff whenever they say they're going to get it to you. But yeah, I think I'm going to jump online and play some solos because I don't think anyone's up right now. Good morning, Blaze. I saw you were up watching Mandalorian. That is something you should be doing. If you have not seen it, you guys have got to watch that. Watching Mandalorian, the seasons that are out, are seriously, to me, completely saved Star Wars. The entire thing. I actually think that John should do to do a movie. I just want more of his stuff. He's got me hooked on the way he writes, man. He's so good. But yeah, I wanted to say happy 12/21. So yeah, sun's gonna be coming back and gonna be getting light again and going outside more. I actually really like this year, and I really liked, even the seasons this year. I'm like, Minnesota, we haven't had that much snow, and I don't mind that. But then again, our snowiest months are usually January, February, and March. I think there was 2 or 3 years ago we had a blizzard in May. Okay, I remember calling into work being like, I can't even get out of my parking lot because it's 3 feet of snow in May. But yeah, you guys take care. Have a good solstice, and be kind, be true, be cheerful. If you need something, just call or ask. I'll give it to you. No probs, bobs.